Hello everyone. Is there anyone there? Hello. Is my audio and video okay? That's what I need to know. Hey Nexus, how's everything going? Oh yeah, thanks for the tweet. I'm not really active on X, Twitter, whatever. So yeah, I don't even think about it. Let's see, I want to have the chats there. So the goal for today is just to do some tuning. I haven't really tuned this one that much, so who knows what's gonna happen. I'm going to remove the little tuning that I've done so far, just so that it's fair, I guess. Let's see if we can connect to this thing. There we go. All right. So I'm just gonna check how much I've actually done as far as configuring. Motors are good. I don't have to tune anything. Yeah, nice Nexus. I've seen you working on that thing. It's just that you're live when I'm sleeping. So I think I need to tune my rotation distance. And PID is done, so that's okay. And the rest should be slicer. Yeah, I want to double check my Z and tune my pressure advance and my input shaping. Yeah. And if maybe I'll just skip input shaping because I've done it and go straight to more like print calibrations like flow and stuff like that. So, and also I need to tune this filament because I've never used it. So I'm just going to go into Orca Slicer. And in Orca Slicer, I'm just going to use whatever is here. So yeah. But before that, let's do rotation distance first. That's kind of the most important one, right? So let's heat this thing up first. And So this won't be an exciting stream. It's just that I have to tune this thing and get it printing perfectly. I really want to do the Pegasus build. I just don't have the energy to do it right now. So I'm going to use Polymaker's Polysonic for this. It's meant to flow better, print faster, so let's put that to the test. Small disclaimer: Polymaker did send me some spools to test out for this, so thank you to Polymaker. And to be fair, I didn't promise to do any sponsorship stuff for them. They asked me if I wanted some filament for this, so why not? All right. And load. Let's do this a little bit hotter. Hey, Pez. As soon as I mention Polymaker, Pezliz comes in. Perfect. All right, now can I find my pen? No. I should have a marker here. Where are you? Where are you? Of course. Zombie sent you. Well, thank you to Zombie. All right. I'm just gonna do this the simple, easy way. Just marking 70 millimeters from where my filament enters, and then telling it to extrude 50. And yeah, it's pretty much it. I'm just gonna do it on top. It's easier to see. So I'll pull off some of this. Just remove that. And I'll mark 70. Right there. And Then I'll go into Orca Slicer. I'm sure most of you have done this before, so I'll just do a G91. That sets it to relative mode, so that if I tell it to do 50, it'll do 50 and I'll go to 50. And then slowly extrude 50 millimeters. And yeah, that's it. So when this is done, I'll measure the rest. It does look like I'm over extruding quite a bit. That would explain some of my test prints. Yeah, I'm over extruding a lot actually. So I'm left with just 7 millimeters, so I'm over extruding 13 millimeters, which is a lot. Now I'm going to go into I'm going to go into Rolohan's website, and then I'm going to put in 7, and then I need my existing rotation distance, which is in my printer config, and it's there, 4.47. So I'll enter that there. So my new one is 5.63, and copy that. Hey Virgilio, how are you doing? And oops, shouldn't have done that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save that old value just by commenting it out and then inputting the new value. Save and restart, and then I'll redo the same test. So I'll just gonna mark it. Now the reason that I do 70 millimeters is you can also do 100, just depending on the calculator or how you calculate it. I do 70 just because that gives me 20 millimeters of room to see if I'm over extruding or under extruding. The where you put your mark isn't that important. It's how you measure how much you have extruded. So I used to do the 120, but I didn't see any accuracy differences in doing 70, and it saves a little bit of filament. So, and also Rolohan's calculator is 70. So so let's heat back up. Always do this higher than normal. So if you're printing at 200, do it at 220. If you're printing at 210, do it at 230. Just so you don't have your hot end being a limiting factor. Just double checking. Yep. So my new mark is 70 millimeters. And I'm just going to repeat the G1 and then G91 and then G1 extrude 50. The F60 is the speed, so keep that low. Nice. I'm glad you like the scalable Mark II. I still haven't even considered converting mine to Mark II. I've had some issues with mine lately, being that it wanted to kill itself, and it looks like it succeeded. Alright, so it's done extruding. Let's measure, and it's exactly 20 millimeters. So that's good. We are good on that one. So I can put my marker away. Okay, what's next? I've done rotation distance. Should maybe do just a print test and do Z at the same time. That's pretty simple. So I'm just gonna add in a cube, scale it to 20 by 20 by 20. Let's print it out with 2 walls, 0 top, 1 bottom, 0 infill. Just makes it quick. That's all we need. Let's set the layer time to like 3. Maybe I should set up my overhead camera to be looking at the actual printer. I think that'll be a better option, wouldn't it? Let's see. This will just be too low. Let's see. I'm gonna, while this is heating up, I'm just gonna grab the overhead camera and make it into a print camera. All right. Let's hope that the cooling isn't too loud. You can just barely hear it. Let me turn on noise cancelling on the microphone. Oops. That needs some. There we go. That's a better view of it. Hey Pixel Thrust, hey Lost Ink, and hello Martin. Welcome in. I'm just going to do tuning. No exciting thing, nothing special, just going through all of it. I figured that if I have to tune it and calibrate it, I might as well do it on a live stream so that people can see my process, I guess. And if you have questions, feel free. So I've already done rotation distance. It was slightly off from my uh, just guess. I think the rotation distance was from a previous setup, so not correct. And now I'm just doing two things at once. I'm just doing a general print test just to see how it's looking. And then I'm also doing my Z calibration, being that this is a geared setup. I want to make sure that my Z height is correct, and I'll be doing that just by printing this little 20 by 20 by 20 cube and measuring it, and then I can calculate my new Z if it's off. Line or tower? I usually do both. I usually do line first just to see where I'm at, and then I do tower as a just to confirm that I was right. But generally, the line method, it doesn't really give you any like printed visual cue. It just gives you like that one looks best, right? But with the tower method, given you do use more plastic and it takes a little longer to print, it does give you a better what's the word? It shows you on an actual print how it's going to look. It's not just the it's not just what what value looks the best. It's what part of a print looks the best. So I think for time, I think I'm just going to do the tower today, and I do need it. Just looking at that print, I do need to do pressure advance. I can see that my Z offset is a little off. And let's see. So what I'll do now is I'll get my calipers from somewhere. They should be here. There they are. I'll do the simple thing. I'll just grab my calipers. I have my printed cube and I'll measure it. And it's exactly 20 millimeters. So my Z is correct. And my X and Y are also correct. But I do need, I'm not sure if you can even see that, but I do need to do pressure advance. There's a lot of tuning to be done. So let's do that next. So I'm just going to do the simple way. I'm in Orca Slicer, and I'll just do calibration, pressure advance, tower, and yeah, let's just leave it as is. Direct drive. There it is. A few moments later, yeah. So this will be 16 minutes. I can probably, yeah, it's set to 1 second. Yeah, let's just print it until it looks the best, and then cancel it. So I won't do all of the 16 minutes, but calibration does take some time. I keep forgetting which that should be the right one. And yes, that is quite the mess back there. It's all of my screws and fasteners and parts. Yes, Pixel, that would help me a lot. I'm trying to get my channel to 1,000 subscribers. Just because if I can do that, I can actually make something out of all this. Because right now I'm losing money. Like I cut my arm off. It's pretty bad, but And my Z offset is off too. Let's fix that real quick. Let's just go down. Hey, Kuro. No, the plate is actually good. It's because I'm using an adhesive on there, and it just looks horrible. If I wipe it down with some water, it'll be perfectly fine again. So don't worry, it's all good. It looks way worse than it actually is. Yeah, so the thing that I've been struggling with lately is spending money on this channel, and I want to improve my setup even more, but I don't want to do anything permanent because I'm going to move out of this place and get an actual studio, because this is my apartment, not a studio. So I want to get an actual studio that's cheaper to maintain. That'll save me quite a lot of money in the long run. I don't know. I haven't really had that many issues after switching to Orca Slicer. I did use Super Slicer way longer than I should have. I just switched like 3 months, 4 months ago, earlier this year, and I do like Orca more than Prusa Slicer. Mostly just because the UI, after I got used to it, it seems more logic to me, and the fact that I have my device in the slicer, it saves me switching back and forth. And yeah, I just realized that my part cooling is not on at all. That would help. There we go. That's why my prints were looking horrible. Kuro, um, there's two lines of filament temperature. Make sure that you select the right one. The first one is only your first layer, and the second one is for the rest of your print. So in our filament settings, um, we have the print temperature. So that one is first layer, and that one is the rest. So just keep that in mind. It's two different things. Um, Thank you, Nexus. I do appreciate you a lot. And if you didn't know, the hot end in this is the Fetus Next G, and I got that just because of MakerMind Nexus, because he reached out to some people that sent it to me. So thank you, Nexus, for that. Creality Print 5. No, thank you. I'll just be polite. View layer by temp, it shows 0. I'm not sure what you mean. Um, I'm guessing you're going in here. Yeah, that must just be a. Yeah, mine says 02. So that's a bug. Given I have not updated this one yet, I'm still on. I'm still on the 2.00, so I don't have the newest one. No, Nexus, you deserve that shout out because you got me a hot end that I actually wanted. So this hot end might actually save another build. Um, I'll have to steal it from here, put it on my scalable, and then print an entire switch wire with it because the hot end in my scalable, the bolts on the bolts that holds the hot end to the tool head, they stripped like out of 4 stripped. So my take on Creality is that they're a great manufacturer. They know how to manufacture printers. You can't fault them because they do huge numbers. Um, I think their priorities needs to be moved a little bit from just pure profit to actually showing that they care. If they did that, they would be quite good. Yeah, my scalable tried to kill itself. Um, Knocked the tool head off. The hot end fell out. Some plastic got into the tool head. The hot end cooling fan, and it melted the actual tool head. Uh, no no Ender 3s were harmed building this printer. I can't do that because I did harm Ender's 3s while building this printer. Um, Maybe not this one specifically, but every other one has um, been harming some sort of Ender. Right now, my Ender 3 is in parts because it's becoming a switch wire. I've been struggling printing all the parts. The black ABS that I've been using, it's quite warpy, so I might be switching that out for some ASA. I'm using 5015s. Yes, I'm using two 5015s for CPAP. I think you can just about see them in the back here. Maybe I don't have to steal the hot end from this. I do have a bamboo hot end I can use on my scalable. I just need to design a tool head for it. Or I just need to adapt my tool head for it. So I'm just looking at the print until I get to a point where it looks better or it starts looking worse. And that's where I'm going to stop it. Is that muted purple? No, it's Form Futura's what's it called? I don't have a roll here, do I? Yeah, I do. It's Form Futura's Blue Lilac. So it's like a pastel purple. I think I'm at the sweet spot right now. So I'll let it go a little further, and then when it starts looking worse, I'll just stop it. Actually, I think I can stop it. It's looking like the seam in the back is where it's struggling the most. So yeah, the A1 is a great deal. Um, if I had any use for it, I would get one. Um, but I tend to not print that much decorative PLA stuff. I want to do mostly ABS and ASA. So watch the beard. Yeah, I got my beard stuck in the belts, and it's not fun. It does hurt, and it does make me cry just a little bit. Not for the pain. It's because I'm losing my beard. Okay, let's stop that print. I need to change my cancel print macro as well because it's not working. All right. Lost Ink, the Bamboo is having a sale on everything right about now. So they're having a 2-year anniversary sale thing going. It's a shame because those don't apply to me at all. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't get one. How can I believe in God? But just last week I got my tongue caught in the roller of an electric typewriter. That's gold. So let me try to show you this. I'm horrible at this kind of stuff, but can you see? That monitor's colors are so horrible. And this, wow, my sweater is filled with cat hair. So that's right side up. Let's ignore the part where I didn't have part cooling. And can you see that seam? So I need to tune my seam. But I'm going to look at this guy, and that's part of my beard in the print. Focus. Come on. Yeah, so I need to find somewhere here where it looks okay. So I'm going to say it's fairly low, actually. Let's do 15. Now, actually, let's do 12. So 12. How do I tune seam? Retraction. Yeah, I do. You can do retraction and you can do wipe on retraction and all that stuff. That's more of a print quality thing. So, but it is affected by pressure advance. Let's see here. So I'll go in. First of all, let's look at. So they want us to do pressure advance start, which is 0. So I'll just ignore it, and then do pressure advance step times measured. So they got 002 times 8, but I have. So let's do 0.002 times, and I did 12. So 0.024. So that's my new pressure advance. 0.024, wasn't it? Or did I just brain fart complete there? 0.24, yeah. So let's do save and restart. So I'm just going to assume that was okay. I'm not going to bore you with doing that test again. So let's do Should I just do a first layer test? I'm not sure if it's going to tell me anything. Let's do flow rate. Now, the issue that I've had is this. The stock test doesn't fit. So what I've had to do is just do the pass 2. And yeah, that's not good. Let's see, pass 1. And then I'll just remove what I don't want. I don't want 20. I don't think it's off by that much. And I don't think it's off by 15. So let's just do that. So start with 0. Minus 5. Plus 5. Minus 10 plus 10. Yeah. So it should print them. Shouldn't it print 1 by 1 or? Let's see. Yeah, I don't think if you have to do 20 and plus 10, 20 or minus 20, there's something inherently wrong with your printer. And being that this is a really high quality printer or hot end, I think we're good. Let's do by object. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I can even rearrange them. Let's see. So if I do a calibration pass 1, discard. What if pixel, yes, my E-steps, they were too high, but I did fix them right now. So yeah. So couldn't I just scale this down slightly? Like if I did 90%, like nothing would change, right? But 20 minutes, I don't have time for 20 minutes. So yeah, it's doing by, yeah, let's scale this back up. And let's remove 20 and 15. Yeah, let's just print that. When you hold back punching the 3D printer because it won't fix things. I have punched my 3D printer. It didn't fix anything. So now you know. So the fact that I was over extruding by quite a lot, I think that would explain why I've been having flow issues, because yeah, over extruding does not help my flow at all, right? So I would need to redo all my maximum flow tests. So that, I think that would be next. So I would do a maximum flow test, see where it starts skipping, or if I don't think cooling is my issue right now. And then we'll do like a speed print. I won't do a benchy today. When this thing is ready, I'll do some speed benchies, but not today. Should I try to get the camera closer or not? Having the camera on the same surface as my bench is not the best option. I do realize that, but there's not too much that I can do without changing a lot of stuff. So so there's a huge disadvantage to this tool head, and it's first layer tuning, because the shroud is enormous. I might be slightly low on this, but I'll take it. Let's pull it a little bit down. Autofocus is not liking this. Let's do manual focus. That's better. Yeah, my bed isn't even close to being flat or level, so oh yeah. This is what my bed looks like. So I might do that next. There's something on my tool head that just it makes this horrible noise. I think it's the actual pin for on my micro probe. At one certain frequency, it makes a horrible noise, and it's annoying. So that's the issue with vibrations. I would have to set up my camera on something else. I could use my primary camera though. Set up my secondary as my primary and my primary as my secondary. I'm just going to do that while this prints. Let's just switch. Nope, that one. Yep. All right. Hey, Alta Pro. Yeah, I don't mind the Dragon Burner at all. To me, I already have a toolhead that does 4010s, and given that this uses CPAP or a single 5015, Dragon Burner just isn't the option for me. There's plenty of people using Dragon Burner on Rooks, and it is a good option. So yeah, I think it's more a what type of fan are you using thing, and not a preference thing. It is a really good toolhead. The reason why I made or developed the Sentinel for the Rook is that I needed something that would fit the Rook better. The Dragon Burner is small, but it's not as small as I would like it to be, and that's why I did the Sentinel. To me, it looks like the um, the flow is actually perfect, but let's give it a couple of more layers to see. Also, I want to see what the B camera looks like as an A camera. Ugh. Let's do that's a little better. But hey, Maker Viking, how are you today? Let's see, 46. Yeah, let's stick to that camera right there, so you don't have to look at my face. And it looks like my Kofi thing is not working. I'm doing okay. I've been a little out of energy lately. Um, I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but I didn't upload a video this Monday just because I didn't have a video ready. And yeah, I want to. I don't think I'm going to keep uploading every Monday because I'll just do content to do content, and I think that'll be quite boring in the long run. I think for your sake, I'll try to just do good content every now and then instead of every like mediocre or just subpar content every Monday. I think that it's not fair to for me to just push out anything. I'm not sure why, but my Ko-fi is not coming up on my stream, which is annoying. Let's just delete it and add it back. So I'll add element. This should be a browser. Kuro, it might be, but if you're still using that old part that you had the screw bend, it might have ruined the part. So you need to make sure that your pulleys are straight and that your idlers are straight as well. Because if any one of those are off, it'll cause issues. All right. Hey Chaz, how are you doing? I did the mistake that you did, Kuro Fox. I tightened my belt while it was on one of the idlers, so I did ruin this belt. For now, it looks like I'll be able to run with it, but if not, I'll just change the belt. I'm doing good. Um, Energy is a bit low, but energy drinks and pushing through, I guess, is the option. So yeah, so looking at this, let's see, can you see these? So looking at these, the 0 or the +5 is what I think looks better. The +5 has better infill, top infill. So I think I'll do +5. So let's go into my, this is generic PLA. So 0.98 minus 5%. I'm just guessing, but actually it was plus 1.1. Actually 1.02. That's slightly over. Chaz, yeah and no. If your flow rate is horrible, then pressure advance should be affected, but if your flow rate is already kind of close and it doesn't look horrible, then no, doesn't make that much of a difference. Okay, let's 230. Yeah. So should we just go for max volumetric? 1.029. Okay, I'm trusting you. 1.029. So I'm blaming you if this is bad. So let's call this Polymaker Polysonic PLA. So let's cancel, delete. Silk PLA. No, I've literally printed 2 rolls of Silk PLA in my in my life. So yeah, Chaz, just ignore that Streamlabs thing. At least I know that the mod works. Okay, so let's yeah, Streamlabs is having fun. The one time that it wants to remove something, it's something that I don't want it to remove. So I'm just gonna leave it. It will not get moderated. Actually, it does. But should I just go for maximum flow just for the lulz, I guess? Let's just do it. So start. Let's do 10. End 30. And let's do 2 steps. This just makes it faster. 75. Well, this hot end is rated at 45. So should I just send it at 45? Yeah, let's do that. Max flow rates. Start at 10 and at 45. And I like the 2 millimeter cubes per step. Mostly because, yeah, I don't know. I don't have the patience. Okay, sending it. So that's a 10-minute test. So and also I want to do a quick little test to see if the Polysonic Pro is better, has better flow than the normal Polysonic, because I have both. From my understanding, the Pro just is stronger, so I'm not sure if flow is affected at all. And does anyone have a 3-minute benchy? I'm not sure if 3 minutes, but under 5 is definitely a goal. Does anyone have a small item like a benchy size thing that I can print. I'm just tired of benchies, and I'm probably going to do benchies as a separate thing, either a stream or a video. Something small that I can print as a test. And I don't mean a calibration print. I need like something small, fun. I've been printing some of those dual colored frogs. They're really fun. 3-minute benchy shaped object, yeah. Pawn parts. I want something decorative, something I can show off. Like a figurine of some sort. Chubby Croc. I'm not sure. The thing about the Chubby Croc and why we had the challenge is that it's all texture. So you don't really get any performance out of anything else than acceleration. Nexus, yeah, send it to me on Discord. Dapper Dan duck file. I should probably have put some more sticky stuff on there, but oh well. So Polysonic, so far to me, without cooling, it really does not cool down at all, which is weird. It stays warm or soft, which is odd to me. Let's see. That's the camera for the. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. Dan. Let's see. Downloads. Duck. Oh yeah, I'm definitely printing that. Yep, I'm printing that duck. Oh, the legs move. Cool. Yep. That's my next print. Let's see if I can get it to print kind of quickly. Let's do 10% infill, 2 walls, 3 top bottom, gap fill nowhere. Let's change my accelerations to something more. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on the flow. So right now it's doing 15 cubed. First layer is not the issue. I think I need to level my bed. Just I think it's confused because of that. Might be a tiny bit high. I'm just not worried. Yeah, Chaz, toolhead design is really fun. I'd love it. It's so fun. Go ahead. I think you know already know it from your pawn project. So hey, Holland, that is cool. That's how I started with my first rook. I stripped an I3 clone for all of it. So welcome to the Rook gang. Um, I'm sorry for your wallet. Yeah, Sentinel on an Ender 3, that's kind of cool. Did you upload that to printables or? Wow, this filament is looking great. So I'm at 24 cubed. Panda is next. Nice. Yeah, I have my Pegasus right next to me. Just haven't been motivated enough. So we're at 26 cubed. Should I maybe zoom you guys in a little? Wrong camera. So that's 28. And I'm starting to get issues. So let's up the temperature a little bit. That's 32. And I'm still having issues. Skipping. Now, why is it skipping? That's my issue. Let's just send it. Oh, it's skipping bad right now. Okay, so this PLA likes high temps. So this is 270, 38, and it's barely hanging on. Okay, this thing likes a lot of temperature. It's barely skipping right now. It's 290 at 45. Should I do another one or just send it for the? I think I'm just gonna do the Nexus print. Yeah, for info that's perfect. I agree. I think I can do like 30 at quite high temps. Yeah, let's do that. So let's so I'm gonna print this guy, and I took the Voron draft profile, changed change it slightly for a speed benchy run. So 0.25 layer height at 10% infill. And then I set all my accelerations to 25K and 15K for outer and 5K for first layer. No accel to decel and no gap fill. So let's go in and set the volumetric speed. First of all, let's do that. Volumetric speed, let's set it to 28. But let's do printing at like 240. Just because it seems like this filament likes high temps. I think I need to ask Streamlabs to stop commenting on stuff. I can set that up later. And yeah, let's send it. Yeah, let's see what Streamlabs has to say about CPAP. Let's see. I'm just going to add it as a moderator, but I'm also going to actually no, because I'm not using Streamlabs anymore. No, I am. Sorry. Oh, I'm using Stream Elements. Okay, so so why is Streamlabs here at all? Yeah, I've seen that CHCB. It does look cool. I'm just gonna ignore the whole what happened here. What happened? Can you guys see the camera or something else? Yeah, first layer is a little low. Or a little high, sorry. Jazz, I'm not going to help you. I'm just going to welcome you into the club. Oh, that's a bad skip. Yeah, it's skipping. Why? Did I lower my temps? Oh, yeah. No, it's not square corner velocity. It is stealth chop is on. I'm just going to turn it off. So yeah, I just turned off stealth chop. I had this in my living room on the floor, so I turn on stealth chop to do some small prints. So I did not check my interpolate. It's on false, so I'm good. Should be in maximum. Go away. Yeah, so interpolate is on false. And stealth chop is now off. So let's reprint this little boy. Let's see. Yeah, I'm having issues with Stream Elements. It won't show me my output, but I'm guessing as long as I can control it, I should be good, right? Why did it cancel? Abort. Let's do a. I'm just gonna quickly. I'm just gonna quickly level my bed a little, just because it's really not even close to being level right now. Let's find some actual paper. Yep. So I'm using the integrated clipper bed leveling. It's super easy to do. Yeah, close enough. Let's reprint the duck. See how that goes. Yeah, I'm doing all the bed leveling, but you still need your bed to be somewhat level for your prints to be okay. I'm still doing a 3x3 grid on every print, but my my bed just hasn't been even close to level. So it was 0.7 off in like 3 spots. To be fair, I've never leveled this bed at all. I just put it on and started printing, so. All right, I can see my oh, it's back to making noises, at least. Yeah, I need to hold it down again. Upside down rook would be a good idea, actually. Would be fairly simple as well. Just make some feet that fits the top. It would, of course, need to give your tool head some clearance, but yeah. ETA on this is, it says 30 minutes. I don't think that'll be, yeah, 30 minutes. If I had a barbell weight, I would put it in the bottom, but I don't. I do have a strap. I could strap it down. I've done that before. Let's get that thing out. I think I could get some more cooling and not have. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I'll see you later, Pixel. Thanks for hanging out. So I'm just gonna strap the rook down. I got some straps. See ya, Pixel. DC, ho! Congrats on your cereal. So I had some cooling issues on the first couple of layers on the feet, but other than that, it's looking really nice. So the question will be, does the feet work? So doing about 15 to 17 flow at the moment. I think minimum layer time is taking up some. Yeah, minimum layer time is set to 8. Let's set that to 4 for the next. Yeah, it took 10 minutes off the print time. So I got a strap and secured the printer. So whatever movement is there right now is the entire workbench. So, what's the temperature on my motors? $37? Yeah, 37. That's my motors right now. That's 1.2 amps. I should just send it, shouldn't I? Just do like 200% speed. Let's do 150%. So that's maxing out at 21 cubed. And that's 200% at 27 cubed. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Dan. I'm doing some YOLOing. So I'm at 27 cubed. It looks like the infill is at 31. So I'm at 200% right now. Yeah, still looking like a duck. There's a lot of there's some stringing, but I still have some retraction on, so I could probably just remove retractions, but I don't think it'll look as good. I think I was able to remove that Streamlabs bot, at least. I don't like the fact that Streamlabs doesn't give you an option to delete your account. You have to contact them to delete the account. That should not be the way to do it. So I'm running out of cooling, it looks like. The overhangs could be better. So I think it's 70-40 time. But print is looking great. I don't seem to have any Z banding. Hey, Golsifer. Just the top hat left. Yeah, I need to get my 7040 set up for this. I mean, 5015 is perfect for normal printing. If you have a normal Rook, the dual 5015 ZPAP is perfect. But for high speed, like this is way more than most Rooks print. So all right. Let's see. Where's my camera? There's my camera. There's the little ducky. See, the beak has the only real issues that I can see. Oh, so there's a retraction issue right here. So I need to tune retraction. Let's do a retraction tower, shall we? And yeah, does the feet work? That's a question. I mean, they're kind of loose. So yeah, first foot is down. I'm just gently nudging it, and second foot is down. That's cool. Let's give it some space to stand on, shall we? I'm not even sure if he can stand. Ah. Hey Dan, if you're there, if you could get the Bob to move the feet back on the duck, it could stand on its own. Because right now it needs something supporting it. There he is. So yeah, that's some signs that I'm cooling limited. And pressure advance is still not good. Let's redo pressure advance, shall we? I mean, mine can't stand on its own. Like the feet won't. If I turn the feet more, tilt it forward a little, okay? Ah, yep, he's standing on his own. On one leg, actually. Yeah, I need my 7040. It's somewhere in the workshop. I just cannot find it. So that'll be for another day. But for the dual 5015s, I'm loving this setup. Let's do another pressure advance test. Just yeah, I saw. I made mine stand too. You just need to give it a slight little tilt, and it stands. I like this model. Okay, let's do another pressure advance test. So let's see. I can probably show you this. So pressure advance, and I'm going to end it at like 0.05, just because I don't think we're going to need anything else. And then, and also I wanted to look at my retraction settings a little bit. Extruder. So retraction is 0.8. That's way too high. Let's do 0.2. And Z-hop, sure. So retraction speed, I can probably double that. Yeah, I don't like wiping while retracting. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Because the base of this profile is a V0, and a V0 profile is Bowden. So that's why it had the big retraction. So let's print that. Should take 8 minutes. So yeah. Wow, that's not a good camera angle. I need to fix that. It does work though. I might have that, or I need to get another one of those tripods and use that as my main camera, because this tripod, this good one, is way better like this. And you can probably see my strap. So this is not moving. It's just moving the desk. So while this is getting started, I'm just going to go around trying to see if I can find my 70-40. Tiny bit high. So in case anyone's wondering, it's doing 20 millimeters cubed on this test. Metal mounts, yeah, I do love them. They look really nice. Are they worth the money? Probably not. If you can make them yourself, yes. I'm not sure if they're worth what they cost. I mean, to me, they're free because PCBWay wanted to sponsor it. But yeah, I don't think uh, I don't think they're worth it. Maybe printing the stock ones or just slightly modified stock ones in something else is better. Carbon fiber filament would be better, yes, definitely. That's what I have on my Mark 1. My 2020 Mark 1 has carbon fiber PETG um, uh, metal mounts, or the Y gantry. They do introduce a lot of stiffness on the X. That's something I did notice. They are way stiffer on X. And I'm just going to cancel this print and redo it. Hopefully I'll get new motors for this um, soon, and I'll be able to push the speeds even higher. I can do 250k acceleration. I can't do print speeds high enough to use it, but more cooling, more flow. That's what I need. I have even considered making a Frankenstein hot end by slapping a CHC onto this. I have the board for it because I have an extra heater output. Not sure if it's going to work or not, but might not be the worst idea that I've had. So let's look for some fun prints. Anyone have any suggestions? Just something small and simple that I can quickly print as a test. Well, that's just adorable. Should I just print this guy? Yep. So let's so I think I don't need gap fill. Um, Anything else I don't need? Okay. All right, let's look at that. Let's measure it again. Yeah, I'm about the same, so I don't think I'm gonna change anything. I think retraction is the big 0.8 retraction on this is weird. So let's actually lower retraction even more. It's at 0.2. Yeah, let's try a normal print at 0.2. Siege jobs. Flexi Dragon. Print. So this is a 30-minute print. And I think I'm going to end the stream after that print. So I'm going to print it, have a look. I think I'm pretty okay when it comes to print quality already. I mean, the duck came up pretty good. Given that I did print it at 200%, so that I'm pushing speeds too high for this setup. Motors are just under 40, so that's good. Or good enough, I might say. I should probably set up adaptive mesh at some point, but meh. So in case you haven't noticed, I do have a coffee link if you want to help me continue this. I do have some builds coming up. I'm working on my Pegasus, and I'm working on a switch wire. And also, I'm going to be pretty busy the next couple of weeks doing Rook videos. There's some stuff coming soon, I hope. Um, if I think it should have been delivered today, but it didn't. So I think I'll spend tomorrow making my scalable work with a new tool head with a bamboo. The bamboo hot end on the scalable should work. Hey, little kid. Yeah, I do like the texture that it gives. I'm not happy with the bridging, um, so I might just reprint the cooler because of that. I might take my own tutorial and do a dual color first layer. I think that'll be pretty cool. This printer is just me slowly doing the making it the best that I can make it. So it's kind of it's a slow project, I guess. Ah, yeah, that's right. All the connections are in there. I could do a printed insert like the feet. Yeah, that's true. That would be way faster than reprinting the cooler. So might do that. I've also just considered taking some paint and a brush, just throwing some paint in there. I'm not sure it'll look as good, but I can try. If it doesn't look good, I can reprint. I can just print some inserts. Yeah, good idea. Just need to get the scaling right for the inserts to glue them in. So I just got my I have my bamboo hot end out of the old tool head that it was in, and this will probably go into my scalable and save that from dying. I've just had some issues with my scalable over the last couple of days. It's just been annoying. I think it knows. I think my scalable knows that it's printing its predecessor or its successor. I mean, um, so it's not happy with me. I think the bamboo hot end is perfect for a normal Rook setup, just because it's compact and it's cheap. I want to do so my scalable will probably be rebuilt into something else. I'm not sure yet, but I want to do my my scalable will be replaced by the switch wire as my like main ABS ASA printer. It won't be set up for speed. It'll be set up for perfect prints every time with a heated chamber and everything. think print quality wise, this print is pretty much there. It's looking really good. So I can definitely recommend the Polysonic um, PLA from Polymaker. It does look fantastic. Gray might be a really boring color, but it's what shows up best on video, so that's why I'm using it. Yeah, I did get a switch wire. Cibor sent me a kit. Um, I'm just having issues printing all the parts for it. So I have a hardware kit for the switch wire from Cibor. I just haven't been able to get my scalable working and having enough energy and yeah. I I mean, yeah, Martin, I do agree. Fast printers are a lot of work and more expensive. So that's why I wanted this switch wire specifically because I can't make it super fast, or I could, but it'll be dumb. So I want to set it up to do like 100 millimeters a second, just perfect prints every time with a heated chamber, so that I can do just reliable printing, perfect prints every time. That's what I need. I need something to print other projects. If I had something like a bamboo P1S or an X1, I wouldn't have to build a switch wire, but I can't afford that. I just cannot defend spending that amount of money on a printer. And just keep in mind that a X1 carbon and a P1S is about twice the price for me as anywhere else. So whatever you think the price of a P1S is, double it. That's what I had to. That's what I've had to pay for one. I'm not going to do live streams of the Switchwire. I'm going to do just build videos. Um, so whenever I'm in the studio working on them, on it, I'll just do some simple videos. It'll be more of a vlog style video. Um, if you've seen my heatset tool video, it's more like that. It won't be a tutorial. It won't be a review. It'll be a vlog style video series um, of me building it. So I'm seeing some limitations of cooling at this point, and that's to be expected, I think. The speeds and accelerations that I'm running here is way more than the Dual 5015s should be able to do anyways. So I think the next step for this is a CPAP. Yes. Yeah, Holland. I know. The bamboo sail is not for me. I can't buy anything directly from bamboo at all, so it doesn't apply to me. The yeah, the mellow 7040 is the one that I have. I just I I placed it somewhere really smart, and like I put it somewhere in my workshop and told myself that's a really good spot to put that, and now I can't find it. I just have to take some time and look for it. Martin. So there's that's two very different printers, the Enderwire and the Ender 3 NG. The NG is set up more for fast printing, definitely, and it does require you to self source. The Enderwire is set up for slower printing, but it's also a very well documented build. So I think it's more of how much you want to spend. The kits are really nice for a switch wire. Yeah, I need to find it, and I am going to test it. Um, I'll probably hit flow limits immediately, but I'll definitely test it. But like I keep saying, the dual 5015 CPAP setup is perfect for a Rook. Just it's just enough cooling. It gives you overhead on a normal hot end setup. If you had a CHC that could max out at like 20, this is the perfect setup. I think you'll run into flow issues before you run into cooling issues if you had a normal CHC setup for this. I think if right now the thing that I would need to change to optimize or make this print better is all slicer setup. Nailing the layer time is probably the biggest factor. I think if I could nail the layer time setting, because if I let's see if I go to preview and go to layer time, that's exactly where I have a line on the print, just where this green one is. So that's at 34 seconds, and everything above here is like one something. So if I were to set my layer time to something, um, is it set to 3? So if I set it to 20 and reslice, so that would look way better. I can turn off noise cancelling and put it next to the printer. Yes. Not sure how much it'll pick up, but so that's me holding the microphone next to the printer. Let's see. So yeah, it's not bad at all. I can talk. I wouldn't have this in my living room, but in my workshop, it's not the most extreme setup. My scale bit is way more noisier than this. Actually, any Ender 3 is more noisy than this. Regular grease on the linear rails? Yes, you can. Just about anything can be used as long as it's safe from metal. Um, I don't think there's a lot of lubricants or greases that are normal that would do anything harm. I use lithium grease on everything. So what I've done is I have a just a syringe. You can get this from a pharmacy for like a couple of cents. Um, and then I have some pretty thick grease, lithium grease in there. Just lets me squirt it everywhere. Yeah, so you don't have to get the syringe version of a lube. Just get a tub. Buy the syringes in a pharmacy for like a couple of cents. It's literally, I think it was like 40, 50 cents for one of those syringes. Because I have like a tub, like a big tub of grease, and then I use the syringe to use it. I also got one of these really big ones, but I haven't tested it. I haven't had the use for it yet. So the the syringe that I have is like a 10, I think, 10 milliliters. Yeah. So it's a 10 milliliter syringe. No sharp needle points. Easy to apply anywhere. So I think I'm at the point where part cooling is really going to need to get better. I might just slow it down slightly. Yeah, let's do that. Let's slow it down so that I get a better print. Thanks, honey. The CR10 bamboo clone. I have not tried it, but there's been a couple of people on the Discord that I have, and they really like it. Hey, 3D experiments. Thanks for dropping in. And yes, Galileo is my honey, my baby. I'm sweet to whoever is sweet to me. That's the thing. I'm grumpy when I'm sleeping. That's my excuse. The fact that I'm sleeping when I'm awake, that's another thing. Aw, Thanos is one of my cats. In case anyone wonders, it's not the evil Thanos. It's my cat Thanos. It, it's not this guy. Yeah, I'm not friendly after a few cocktails. I just sleep. Yeah, Martin. The switch wire does have or sorry, the underwire, switch wire, whatever, has quite a footprint. That's true. Um, the NG is definitely more compact. I think it's more of like they both have their positives and their negatives. So it'll be up to you to weed through those and see what's going to work for you. If you're not a little bit weird, who are you? I'm scared of people that's not a little bit weird. So last couple of layers. Actually, the last layer. There we are. All right. So there's a little bit of stringing, like tiny bit of stringing. But this is definitely one of the best prints on this Rook. Let's see, focus. Focus, focus, autofocus. There it is. I think most of this is about slicer optimization. Like I said, layer time is definitely the one to get right here. Retraction could be better. I'm not tuned retraction. I just guessed that 0.2 could probably be like 0.4. So let's see if it flexes, and it does. That's a cute little print. So if anyone was wondering, this is the 3D Flexi Baby Dragon Keychain Limited Edition. So grab it while you can. Support Unikrint. I do like these models. I might just buy this pack. I do like that unicorn. I want that unicorn. So yeah, the platypus, love it. All right. So, I think that's it for the the Rook 2020 Mark II tuning. There's not a whole lot of tuning to do on a Rook 2020, just because it's so small that it just generally works. So yeah, rotation distance, check your Z height because of the geared, especially if you're using a printed 80 tooth, check your rotation distance on your Z axes. That'll be smart. And then do flow, slicer flow, check your maximum flow. And yeah, first layer, Z offset. I'm not too fuzzed about Z offset. I don't really take a whole lot of care for it because I'm using adhesives. Yeah, the Rook doesn't really need much configuring to work. But there you go. And yes, Galileo, I'm gonna bring this back. I might just grab a couple of colors. Do you want red or blue? And we can print. Actually, no, we have colors. I don't need to bring anything. Thanks, Martin. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Switch Dialogue too. I really need to get started. So yeah, I'll see everyone at some point. Like I said, I'm no longer going to upload like every Monday, and I'm not going to have streams every Wednesday. I'm just going to have a stream on Wednesdays when I have something to stream. And I'm uploading a video when I have something to upload. I think that'll be better for me in the long run, focusing on the content that I want to make and not the content that I have to make. If you want to paint them, I can bring some white. I'll bring some white and you can paint them. So yeah, if you enjoyed the stream and you haven't subscribed, please do. I'm trying to get to 1,000. And right now I'm at 800 and something. And if you want to support me in any way, you can support me on Ko-fi. There should be a link in the description. So I'll see everyone at some point on Discord, probably.